Court is calling 2021 CR 7768, State of Texas versus Wendy Gay Rathburn. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense? Are you Ms. Rathburn?
Yes, ma'am.
Going to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Wendy Gay Rathburn who was placed on community supervision and cause number 2021 CR 7768 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 20th, 2023 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Clark County, Nevada. The defendant, Wendy Gay Rathburn, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of June and July 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
In Your Honor, we waive the other violations alleged in the motion.
Any objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We're asking that you grant the motion, revoke the defendant's supervision and sentence her to 2 years in the prison.
Is that the agreement?
That's our understanding of the agreement, Your Honor.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement? You need to say
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. Court will grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent, and there'll be credit for any time served. Was there any inpatient treatment for mental health with her or no?
You're an inpatient. again.
Yes, I've been an inpatient twice.
During this
Yes,
probation?
yes.
No? All right.
That's why I missed court.
All right, so you were not in inpatient treatment.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to make some changes. I know there are some mental health issues and other issues that are going on with you, but nobody can help you if you don't show up to things. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you're released from prison, make sure that you get in touch with someone from the Center for Healthcare Services, either here in San Antonio or wherever state you decide to reside. All right?
All right.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, we are done for today. All right, why are we here on him?
Your Honor, there was a travel request. It's probably still in your Adobe.
Okay. Deputy Laura, while you were gone, they tried to help me with my pronunciation of where he needs to go. It didn't turn out great. Wheela or something? Oh, did I just say it correctly or no? Oh, wow. I'm impressing myself. You know, now they say that you can get the language thing for a lifetime for about $169. And so you can learn as many languages as you want to. Is it that one? No. Starts with an R. Mhm. Thank you. All right, who's the prosecutor on this travel? I think Anna, you're the one who signed it.
That's me.
So, oh, and if you guys could move over here. All right, and Anna, on this one, because I know you're not the attorney who did the plea, or the attorney who's had him before, but he's been allowed to travel there before, and I didn't know if you were aware of that or not.
I did see that, Your Honor, in the court's file that he had been allowed to travel before. The complainant asked that I express her concerns to you, that she has family in the same area that the defendant would be traveling to, and she would be there at roughly the same time. So we did want to express her concerns to the judge.
All right, we'll go on the record. Court is calling 2023 CR 3541, State of Texas versus Jose Arturo Jimenez. Can I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
Ana Ochoa Nelson.
And are you Jose Jimenez?
Yes.
We have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Norma Nero.
Mr. Jimenez, you're here today without an attorney. The court will note that your previous attorney who worked out this plea bargain agreement had fulfilled their duties as your attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you do not have an attorney here today, correct?
No, Your Honor.
So this is a request by Mr. Jimenez to travel to Coahuila, Mexico, to attend his family reunion beginning December 14th and then returning on January 2nd. In the request, it's noted the address where Mr. Jimenez will be staying. And state you have an objection.
Yes, Your Honor. In response to the request filed with the court, the state did reach out to the complainant in the case to see if she had any concerns. She did express to us that she had concerns because there would be some overlap in their travel plans in the same area due to having family members, each side having family members that resided in that area, and she was concerned.
All right, and what is the overlap?
I'm not exactly sure.
All right,
She
is
did
it an
not let us-
overlap in dates?
Excuse me, Judge, she's already there and she'll be there till around February 1st, I believe, is what my advocate informed.
All right, and during the last time that Mr. Jimenez was there, was she there as well?
I believe during one of the previous times he's allowed to travel, she was there, Judge. I did see notes in the file with that, and I am aware that he has had permission to travel before. I'm not aware of any incidents between the two at this time.
All right, and does anyone know what family members do they have in common? If we know, if not, I'll ask him.
Yeah, I'm not sure about family members in common, Judge. I think it's family members residing in the same vicinity.
All right, Mr. Jimenez, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. Do you and the complainant have any relatives in common?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what relatives do you have in common?
Hermanos, cuñados, tíos, sobrinos.
Brothers, uncles, nieces and nephews.
And if she were to be in Mexico, which I'm being told that she's currently in Mexico, does she see the same people that you see?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
Actually, vive allá. Ya vive allá.
Actually, she lives there.
Lives at the same location where you're planning on staying?
No, diferente dirección.
No, it's a different address.
All right, explain to the court, because I have this Trevino San Pedro address that you've given me. Is that a house? Is that an apartment complex? Is it a condominium? What is it?
It's a house.
So in that house, who lives there?
Mis hermanos.
My brothers.
All right. What is the distance of where she stays in relationship to your home?
Aproximadamente una milla.
Approximately a mile.
Okay. All right, any other questions?
No other questions, Judge.
All right, so normally I would say he's not allowed to go, but he's gone before, and this is a misdemeanor. So these will be my rules, and you can let her know these are my rules. I'm going to allow you to travel, but there cannot be any contact with her. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if there is a Christmas celebration and she's at the Christmas celebration, family members are going to have to make some hard choices on whether or not you're at the Christmas celebration or she's at the Christmas celebration.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're not to be at any events that she is at. So if you were to go to a restaurant and she's there, you'll need to leave that restaurant.
Sí, señorita.
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is there anything else you would like to add?
No, Judge.
Right. So I'll allow you to travel, but with those conditions. If you violate those conditions, we're gonna have an issue. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, and how has he been doing on probation?
No issues, Judge.
All right. So I'll grant the travel permit. All right, is there anything else from either side?
Sí, tenía algo para usted.
Yes, I have something for you.
All right.
Son las horas comunitarias.
They are the community hours.
Sí, que el supervisor me dijo que solo te las podía autorizar porque es una iglesia.
That my supervisor told me that you can only validate because they were done at a church.
All right, with regards to, I'm familiar with the ministry of the Third Cross. With regards to that, they'll have to tell me how many hours it was. And so I'll allow that because I know what activities they have them do there. And it's really to help them progress with their probation and with their life skills. So I'll give him some credit for that. I just need to know the hours.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, keep up the good work.
Gracias.
Maybe excuse me.
Yes, thank you so much. Court is calling 2021 CR not 2983 State of Texas versus Jimmy Richard Barrientos. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense,
I'm sorry, Eddie Garcia for Mr. Barrientos.
and are you Mr. Barrientos?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Jimmy Richard Barrientos who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 2983 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on January 12th, 2022 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 2 on or about the 16th day of March 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jimmy Richard Barrientos, did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely cocaine, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure. Speak up a little.
And Your
True.
Honor,
True.
All right.
Sorry. Your Honor, we waived the other violations alleged in the motion.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We're asking that you deny the motion and alter and amend the conditions for a felony drug court referral. If the defendant is not accepted at felony drug court to come back to court, Judge.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And know that you are going to get drug tested today.
Everything.
All right, so I want a drug test today, and then I'll make a decision. Probation, can I get a drug test for Mr. Barrientos?
I'll just remind the court, last time we were on Zoom, you asked him the same thing and he admitted that he had them. And you asked him to go to NA meetings before today.
Mhm.
He came to my office afterwards and I got online and I found a place on San Fernando Street.
Mhm.
I actually talked to the person myself and I set up the appointment for him. He went like he was supposed to, but there was nobody there to attend him. He went twice in 2 weeks. And unfortunately, there wasn't anybody there. So I'm just worried that self-admission last time where he did say that he was positive, I don't know that enough time has passed for him to be negative today, but he did tell me that he has not been using since he was last in court, and he did try to make those meetings that you wanted him to go to.
All right. And Mr. Barrientos, I know that there are health concerns with you, but I'm going to want a UA today. We're not, because of health concerns and health issues, we're not going to be able to do that UA today in court. But you are going to go get a UA today. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Abrams, where can you do a UA today?
Your Honor, at Recovery Healthcare.
All right, so we're going to send you to Recovery Healthcare for that. This is what the court is going to do. I'm going to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a referral to felony drug court. However, if he tests positive, he's going to be taken into custody to go to safety. And let me just tell you the reason why I'm doing that. Because with your medical conditions, with everything else that's going on with you, using drugs is not good. Using drugs is never good for anybody because the last time you use may be the last time you use, but doubly it's an issue for you. You understand? So I'm going to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a referral to felony drug court. There's to be a UA today, December 18th. If positive, then safety.
You told safe people take him with all these medical issues.
Yes, they will.
If that happens.
Now, if you are negative, you are to continue with your AA or NA meetings. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right. Does that sound fair to you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Good luck to you. If you need anything, just let the court know.
Okay.